With every movement, it seems that living bodies need to shift their weight backwards before they can spring forward. It's the same as with a kangaroo jumping or when we try to jump. We first have to squash before we can stretch. So in order to understand this and how it applies to animation, this most fundamental use of anticipation, we're going to animate a simple ball. Animate a ball moving quickly from one side of your screen to the other, with no ease out or ease in, over 5 frames. One would think that this kind of fast, sudden movement would look powerful, but as you can see, it has no weight. Now try easing the ball in the opposite direction several frames before your animation. Play with the time and distance to see just how it affects your initial animation. Notice how the anticipation actually strengthens the motion that comes after it. If you were to punch someone in the face, just straightening your arm wouldn't do much damage unless you're Bruce Lee. But it's when you anticipate the punch by winding back and then strike forward. That's where all the power comes from, is the anticipation and then the strike. So it's the same with our animations. Our animations must have anticipation. And this is the most basic use of this second principle of animation. Today, when you go out and buy something, I want you to stop and tell the person behind the counter that they gave you the wrong change. And then count the change in your hand for a minute and then say, "Oh, I'm sorry, actually you gave me the right change." Now this seems simple, but what it's going to do is it's going to push you outside of your comfort zone just a little bit. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable by standing up for yourself and saying, "Hey, you gave me the wrong change." And then admitting that you're wrong is going to push you even more outside of your comfort zone. So this is part of that emotional stress that's going to help us to grow emotionally and make our emotional muscles stronger in the long run. It seems small, but it's little things like this that really add up over time. I'll see you tomorrow.